Is it tough balancing being Myke Towers, the superstar, with Myke Towers being the father?
I'm just Myke Towers, the superstar. Imagine that I'm like a superhero. Like I'm normal in the day, but when it's time, like when you have to put on the uniform, the suit.
Clark Kent, Superman.
Yeah.
100.7 FM, Miami.
This is Y100's
Music Room.
Hey, what up, guys? It's Drew from Y100, and a huge cheers to the first ever Y100 Music Room podcast featuring Myke Towers. Let's go, man. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, pa.
I got to tell you, my boss, Yako, was like, we've been trying to set this up for a long time, but we needed the right artist. And we had a lot of artists that wanted to come through and do it. And he's like, no, we got to be selective. We got to pick the right one. Myke Towers' name came across the desk. We're like, bro, let's go. We got to do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're going to pop some champagne. This is our very first Y100 Music Room featuring Myke Towers. This is super cool. Go ahead and hold that. There you go. That's for you. I'm going to try my hardest not to spill this. When you we cheers with champagne, but when you go out, what do you usually drink?
It depends. If I don't have anything the next day, I do champagne just to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drink tequila? Puerto Rican rum? Like, what's your?
I drink, whatever the occasion like demands, but I don't have. I need to be like free the next day. If not, I'm not drinking.
I hear you. All right.
Because when you wake up, cheers, bro.
Salud.
When you wake up the next day, it's like the headache and dizzy and like
Listen, wait, we're not getting younger. You know what I mean? We're getting older, and it gets harder to come back from.
Oh, but sometimes when you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Then No. But I do not drink like that.
I hear you. I love it. Well, cheers, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. We have a live studio audience with us too. We're gonna take some questions. Dímelo, mi gente. Did I say that right?
Dímelo, mi gente. Yeah, it was clear.
I almost didn't come back from Puerto Rico.
You good?
I'm like, let me learn. We got to jump into your career, man. Massive couple years. Yeah. I mean, massive. Latin Grammy noms, World Tour, Coachella, Lollapalooza. Do you sleep, Myke?
No, I haven't been in Coachella yet.
No Coachella. Okay, Lollapalooza. Do you sleep, man? Like, when do you get to rest?
I got my rest, but it's not like normal, like average people. It's like my clock is like the opposite.
When's your clock? Are you up all night?
Let's say if I'm up like till 3, normally.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I get like a little rest, but I sleep in the day whenever I got the time I need to.
Okay.
I'm not a robot, but I don't sleep like that, I gotta rest a little bit.
Well, it seems like you are a robot. You're pumping out so much music. You're performing. The energy that
I'm a workaholic, bro.
You are, yeah. You could tell. And you know what? Your body of work speaks for that. You are a workaholic, and it's absolutely incredible. What does a day off look like for you? Like, if you were not here today what does your Friday look like? You wake up, you have breakfast. What's your day like?
A day off for me is like if I'm like a sauce, I need to rest, of course, but if not, I want to do things too, I want to live. Because I try to mix both things, but, sometimes the work gets more time,
It's hard because you have to balance it.
Yeah.
You have a family.
Yeah, and the family and my time too, like, you want to, like what I'm saying, you want to live, you want to go out, you want to see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the work, it's too much.
I definitely get it. Where do you live? Do you live in Puerto Rico? Are you here in Miami?
Both, but I live more in Puerto Rico.
All over the place. Yeah. I see you traveling a whole lot. I was in Puerto Rico for a wedding in February. I drank a lot of pina coladas. Medalla Light, is that what it is?
Medalla Light.
Medalla, bro, so good. And there's another drink you guys have, man. This drink is deadly. It's called Gasolina.
Gasolina.
Bro, let me tell you something. Gasolina is Gasolina. You hear this laugh? This is great, isn't it? Gasolina is like in a fruit cup.
In a pouch, yeah.
In a pouch. And I have a 5-year-old daughter who drinks Capri Suns and all that. So I brought a bunch of Gasolina home.
Damn.
Yeah, put them in the fridge. And I come home and she's got, it's okay, we already did those. I come home and she's got one of them with the thing. And I go, you can't drink that.
Man.
It looks like a kid's.
It's the same, yeah.
It looks like a kid's fruit juice. So it was the whole thing. But yeah.
I started drinking that like when we go to the beach, when we were younger, drinking that like 7 of those. crazy.
It's funny because that's what I was thinking. That put those in a cooler, go to the beach, spend the day.
Yeah,
the
easy.
Ultimate beach day. Gasolina, bro. Deadly.
With 4 of them, you get crazy.
4? Yeah. I might have had 10 during the wedding. Anyway, what was life like growing up in Puerto Rico? Walk me through how life was for you.
You know, it's normal, like whatever every kid does, like play basketball in the neighborhood, out, like with the people of our area, bro. It's like I was raised in 3 different areas, and it's like I seen too much people, and I play basketball too, so I knew a lot of people before being like this music shit. So it's been a process. Like I was like, that was my first problem. Like saying everybody like I want to do music because they knew me and they knew that I wasn't. I was always like, I had like my flow always. Like I didn't wanna. You know what I'm saying? Like
it sounds like you were an athlete though. Were you played a lot of basketball?
No. Respect to all the athletes. I was just playing around like because I like it. But
okay,
when I fell in love with the music, well, I forgot about everything. And I'm like, I told my mom I was going to the college, but I was going to the studio since early. So I put my hours on.
Well, now she's happy that you did that at this point. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, Bad Bunny, J-Lo, Myke Towers. I mean, is there something in the water in Puerto Rico? What is it that just creates superstars in Puerto Rico?
You know, I think it has to do with the artists that was before us, like the salsa days, Héctor Lavoe, Ismael Rivera, Chamaco Ramirez. There's a lot of names that were like traveling around the world with their music. If I'm not wrong, I think they even go to Africa to perform salsa. So it's like they already create the path for us. But in the music, like the reggaeton music, like for the streets, I don't know what's happening. You open every door and there's like 10 new and hard. Like, it's not like ours. Like everyone that I listen to, new artists, the new generation, they got like something. They have been studying the game. So.
Absolutely, man. Well, listen, there's a lot of success coming out of Puerto Rico. It's been absolutely incredible.
I don't know.
Man.
I can tell you like something. I think it's the food, man.
It's the food. Which, by the way, the food is incredible. Crazy. If I'm going to go back to Puerto Rico, what do I need to experience? What do I need to do?
You know,
because I'm going back.
I can tell you like big names of restaurants, but you gotta go to the restaurant like from there.
Yeah.
From Puerto Rico and go to like La Isla is the island. Like Puerto Rico is an island, but when you are in El Área Metro, like in the city, it's not the same when you go to the La Isla. So out there, so you gotta be like, you went 4 days, you gotta be like a couple 2 weeks at least.
Really, 2 weeks. All right. Well, can we hang out when I go? You just show me around.
If I'm there, we go around.
Done. All right. 2024 All-Star Celebrity Softball Game.
Yeah, I was bad. Bro.
Were you bad?
No. I did well, but it was my first game, and it's not the same when you say he's on ESPN and all that shit. But it's, you know, it was like nah. A little bit like at the beginning, but I enjoy it really.
Are you more nervous playing in that or performing in front of a
playing that?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. When I'm performing, I kill my nervous. Like when I think about they came to see me over here, so I gotta show out. But playing, bro, I didn't. You know, it's different.
They don't expect you to play. They want you to come out and bring energy.
I was talking about my music. They know about my music. Okay, but I had to play and I enjoy it, bro. It was like crazy. I knew a lot of different celebrities there.
Of course, man. You did a lot of promo with Marcelo Hernandez.
Yeah.
Man, he is funny.
Marcelo's crazy, yeah.
He's funny. He looks like he can't swing a baseball bat, though. Is he any good?
He did a home run at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Shout out Marcelo.
Bro, he's from Miami, too, man. He blew up on Only Indeed. That guy, he is so good, and he's so successful now. He's doing Saturday Night Live.
He was like normal there.
Yeah. Do you have you known him for a long time? You guys go back?
No, of course I knew who he was, but I knew, like I met him the first time doing the MLB commercial.
Yeah.
El béisbol es otra cosa.
Right.
I did it with him and he was crazy.
Yo, he is so funny, man. Are you watching the Olympics at all?
Yeah, I'm watching it. You know, when I got time, I was with my iPad and I put it on.
Yeah, it's been good. Who do you think is the Simone Biles of reggaeton right now? It's a tough question, I know, because there's so many. There's so many incredible artists.
I don't want to say somebody and then
piss somebody off. I get it.
Yeah,
they're all really good.
Yeah. The new generation, bro, from not only from PR, like Latin American music, like the Latin music is going up. A lot of other like countries that doing great music.
Who are some of your favorite artists right now? Who are you listening to? If you get in your car, who you jamming?
My car, I bump like a normal day. I've been bumping like they be like Clara, new generation people from Puerto Rico. I bet you listen about John Chimmy. He got it like crazy, like the street music. I like to listen to a lot of lyrics.
Got it. Yeah, you're a lyricist.
Yeah. But I have to mix both worlds. So
of course,
I gotta mix melodies with the lyrics. Sometimes I feel like right now I felt that I was like abandoned that area, like the lyrics.
Really?
But now I'm getting little by little back to it.
I know you're a big hip hop head, and we're gonna talk about hip hop in a little bit. But first, I want to talk about the current state of reggaeton, because we're a top 40 radio station. You know, we play pop music, which is just short for popular, and Latin music is now pop music.
Yeah.
It's being played everywhere, and you're a part of that. You're a pioneer. So I want to give you your flowers, man. Congratulations.
Thank you,
but what does that feel like, seeing reggaeton on like such a huge platform right now?
But I think it has to do with there's a lot of artists that went big enough like to the world. Let's say Daddy Yankee, Teo Calderon, that opened the path for, let's say, J Balvin, Bad Bunny, people that have, take it to the whole new level.
Of course.
Not only in the music. So I think that was one of the keys to, like, let's say when people look at them, they say, whoa, who else do music like that? And then they find the Young King.
Yeah, Young King, man. I love it. You have such a dope flow. You go back from Spanish to English, and as a gringo, thank you, because I can finally sing along to some Latin music.
Because I don't get, my English is like, sometimes I don't want to get like caught in a line, and I change it to Spanish.
Keep going with the English, man. Selfishly, for the rest of the gringos watching, we would love more, you know what I mean? Like, the Spanglish is awesome.
Sometimes I speak better with somebody like you, that's your language, than somebody that speaks Spanish, because they want to make fun of us. I speak like Tony Montana in the movie.
So I need to start speaking Spanish with Spanish speakers versus. Yeah, I got you. All right, I'm gonna try a little bit more. And by the way, we're going to break down some of your lyrics. You've collabed with so many incredible artists, Bad Bunny, Ozuna, Becky G. What are some things that you've gotten from these guys? I'm sure they've given you game and put you on to a lot of stuff. What's some gems that they've kind of put you on for the game?
The most important thing that I pay attention is the work ethic. And the names that you mentioned, they have it like on the correct level, like 100%. The work gotta be over there, like, that's the key for you to be in the game for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So that's what I pay attention to every artist.
I always feel like you don't have to be the most talented person.
Yeah.
You have to outwork everybody, though. As long as you work it,
This is for the one that want it the most.
Yeah.
So
Show
it depends how you want it.
Amen. Before we jump into hip hop influence, because you listening to your music, I think of, and you did the record "Girls" over the sample for 50 Cent, and there's so many incredible. But I want to break down some of the lyrics. Can you hand me one of these? And this is part of my Spanish lesson for the week. Every week I learn a little bit more Spanish. So this is gonna be one. Should I read this or should he? Me? Okay. Bear with me because my Spanish is un poquito. Esa cintura suelta, baby, si yo te cojo.
It's like that hip is like moving around. If I caught you, you're gonna get crazy. Like,
okay.
But in my
so it's like the hips.
Crazy. In English, it sounds different.
That's okay. I'm learning. Let's do another one. Thank you.
But you said it like that. Esa cintura suelta, baby, si yo te cojo. That's from Lala.
Lala, yeah. I love that song. Another one from Lala. No se están mirando. Vámonos, me dijo, no lo pienses mucho y dámelo.
Yeah, bro, dame leerla. Y dice, no me están mirando, baby. Me dijo, no lo pienses mucho y dámelo. It's like, they're not looking at us. Let's go. And she said, like, I'm thinking about it. Give me that.
Give me that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this in my pocket for the next time I'm in Puerto Rico.
Just in case. You never know.
Let's do one more. Man, I'm learning a lot today. I like this.
If you get like your friend like married to one Puerto Rican,
Like this?
You gotta get crazy, yeah.
She's got some friends too, so we'll see what happens. All right. Pero me dice que con ella soy muy tímido. Quiere que le dé con el látigo.
Dice que con ella soy muy tímido. Quiere que le dé con el látigo. So it's like, she said that I'm shy, but she wanted me to hit it with the... ¿Cómo se dice látigo en inglés? Me tienen que ayudar.
With the belt? Ooh.
Ellas saben.
Well, let me put this in my other pocket right
Take
here.
it just in
I
case.
like that one. That's a good one.
Like some 50 Shades of Myke.
Let's do one more. I think there was one more in there. The last one. All right. Thank you, man. By the way, these are gonna be helpful.
Gonna need those.
I think I know what this means, but yeah. Le puse las piernas como las puertas de un Lamborghini.
You don't.
That means. You
know what I'm saying?
I'm lifting up the doors of my Lamborghini.
No. I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah.
It's like, it has to do with the Lamborghini, but how the doors of certain type of Lamborghinis open up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put her feet like the Lamborghini doors.
Bro, let's go. All right, this one's going in the pocket too.
Take it.
I like that. All right, hip hop influence. You are heavily influenced by hip hop. It's absolutely incredible. Who's in your top 5 rappers of all time? Who have you listened to? Who do you love?
Top 5 is difficult for me to tell you like a top 5, but of course gotta be like Biggie Smalls gotta be there, JC gotta be there, Drake gotta be there, of course. And I pick like Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. I like the lyrics.
Rick Ross is dope.
Yeah.
Underrated too.
Yeah, right now there's a lot of like
beef.
Yeah, and I gotta like, if I gotta pick another one, I pick like Future because he's different.
And he's kind of like you with the melodies, but with the lyrics, and he can.
I'm from that era. I respect the old school hip hop, and I listen to it.
Yeah.
And I get it like influence and all that, but I started listening to hip hop when I was like 16 years old. Like Kanye and JC, that era, like that made me like want to be one of them.
Those first early Kanye albums were
crazy,
unmatched.
Yeah.
Like even 50 Cent, like Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the best albums ever.
That album it reminds me like when I was growing up. And the other one, The Massacre too.
Massacre.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy, man. So I gotta ask it. Who won? Drake, Kendrick Lamar? What's
Bro,
that was coming.
How can I put you? I'm like, I feel like a little bad, but I know Drizzy is not gonna stay like that.
No.
So, I stay with mine. Yeah. Respect to everybody, but I fuck with Drake 100%.
Bro, Drake is so good. Even if Kendrick put out a record that was so big,
I'm not gonna lie. When I listened to, I was in an airport. When I listened to the like Us record, I was like, because it was like back and forth, and it didn't have like time for you to listen.
It was so
his
fast.
record. It was like damn.
Yeah.
But now you put it together, it's like JC and Nas thing.
Has there been a beef like that in reggaeton?
Yeah, that's in everywhere. So
it is.
Yeah, it's part of the culture.
Is it true that you named your son after Jay-Z?
Yeah, he's one of my biggest inspiration, like Sean Carter.
Yeah. I love that, man. Your son's 3. I have a daughter.
4. He's not
4 now. 4 now. I'm sorry. I have a daughter that's 5. Is it tough balancing being Myke Towers, the superstar, with Myke Towers being the father?
Nah, I'm just Myke Towers, the superstar. Imagine that I'm like a superhero. Like I'm normal in the day, but when it's time, like when you have to put on the uniform, the suit.
Clark Kent, Superman. Yeah, I like that. Does he know the superstar that his father is? Because I know 4, they kind of start understanding what's going on.
He knows since he was in the cover of Easy Money Baby. So whenever he see the album cover, he said like, "Oh, that's me."
Yeah.
And he watched the videos. Whenever we crossing in the street, he see my face in every place.
Yeah.
So he's like used to it, and when he's with me, the people like ask for pictures. So he used to it.
It's funny.
He knows whenever they ask for pictures, he stay out.
Yeah.
But he watch everything.
Yeah, of course. When my daughter hears me on the radio, she's on the car seat facing backwards, and she has the radio on, and she thinks I'm in the car. So she's like, "Daddy, can you?" She's like,
He's
talking
crazy.
to me.
He's crazy.
It's wild. Knowing what you know now about the music industry, if your son came to you and was like, "I want to be a rapper, I want to be in reggaeton," would you allow that? And what would your advice be if you would?
It's a crazy question because sometimes, you want to be suffering things that you don't want your people
Of course.
to do it. So, but if he wants that, I'll be bagging him. I prefer to be like a basketball player or something like that. But if not, I'm gonna be there too.
Because a lot of people that are so in the industry like you are, are like, I wouldn't want this for a lot of people,
It's not like it is bad, but if he wants that, I can. He won't be. He's my son. He's gonna be
back him
right.
up. Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
And he's gotta have. He has the flow.
Your stage presence is crazy. You hit that stage, man. It just looks like you're having fun. Are you having fun? Because you bring so much energy, and it looks like you're having the time of your life.
Yeah, it's like when you're in the studio or in a stage, is when you feel like, nah, I'm that man.
Yeah. Let's grab a fan question. Come on in here. She wants to ask you something. All right. Go ahead.
¿Qué es lo que hay, mami?
¿Qué llamarías esta etapa de tu vida?
La llamaría como cuando me voy a establecer a nivel de música, así como que I'm gonna get established in this era. Y voy a bajar a otra, después
¿Otra?
la otra sí.
Un consejo que te das a ti mismo cuando te sientes de una manera o para sobrellevar las cosas.
Pues un consejo que me doy a mí mismo, no sé si es un consejo, pero cuando me siento como que, when I feel that I don't want to do anything, and I'm like, you want to stop? I remember when I was like working and all that, I'm like, what you want to do? Like, you want to be hours in the same work, or you want to do, this is part of it. I'm working right now, but I enjoy it. So, ¿verdad? Si cuando siento mucha cosa digo, ¿qué tú quieres hacer? ¿Volver a repartir periódico, trabajar en una tienda o tú quieres, tú sabes, seguir rompiéndola? So, es difícil, pero hay que darle.
I gotta learn Spanish, man. God, I gotta learn Spanish.
But I tried to
I
put
know,
it,
thank you. I appreciate you. You're in album mode right now.
Yeah.
What can we expect from the new album, Lampera Negra?
La Pantera Negra is like the Black Panther.
The Black
It's like
Panther,
what we're talking about, like the superhero. And back in the days in my neighborhood, there was a panther, and it escaped from the owner, and everybody get crazy. And in that era, it was like starting to make music. So now I feel like I'm doing what people want, like my roots.
First single's out with Bad Bunny. I mean, people are going crazy over this,
Yeah, I didn't expect that one, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The album drops this month?
Yeah.
Release date?
The 22, bro.
22nd?
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you so much for being here. The tour's out too. By the way, you're in Miami. Casella Center, October 26th.
Yeah, I'm going to be
We're
in
all
Miami.
going, right,
Miami,
guys?
we got to shake Miami out, yeah.
That's right, man. We appreciate you for
If
being here.
you here,
You taking me? Can I go?
You gotta go.
I'm going, man. I'm down.
Bring a couple of your friends you're talking
Bro,
about.
I'm going to grab a cooler of gasolina. Me and you have a couple of drinks,
A couple
man.
of the friends of the one that married, bring a 5, 6, 7,
Done.
10.
You got me?
Everyone, yeah, I got you an area, yeah.
My brother, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You,
Myke
bro.
Towers for our first ever Y100 Music Room podcast.